Hi, my name is Jan Libbinger. I'm from Bark Unlimited Organics. Today we will have a look at Cape gooseberries and how easy it is to grow this at your house.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.
So for our gooseberry plant, we're going to use a nice big container, and remember to put the stones in for the drainage at the bottom. And we will put a nice thick layer of stones to cover all the drainage holes to make sure that there's proper adequate draining for the plant. And we're using a very big container for this plant, as this grows into a big plant and it's going to give you a lot of gooseberries. So next we're going to prepare the growing medium for the gooseberry plant. And we're going to use our enriched garden soil. We're going to add some hemp super soil to it. We will be adding some bone meal to it, and then we're going to continue planting the plant in this nice big container. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a bag of our enriched garden soil and empty that out into our wheelbarrow. And you can see this is a mixture of compost and topsoil. It's a lovely growing medium to grow in, and for the Cape gooseberry we're going to add some more nutrients to it, and we will be using our hemp super soil, and we're going to add roughly about the content of a small bag of hemp super soil to the bigger bag of enriched garden soil, and just level that out. And we're going to use some bone meal for the root development of the plant. And seeing that this is a fairly big container, we're going to add about 10 scoops of bone meal to the growing medium. And this is the microfine bone meal, and you can see how fine it is, and it's going to mix very easily with the soil. And I think that's about 10 scoops, and then we'll just mix it through properly, and you can see how nice and light and fluffy this soil is. There's lots and lots of space in between the soil particles for the roots to grow. And once this is mixed through properly, we will start filling the container, and we will press down on the soil slightly, not too hard, because we don't want the soil particles to compact too much. And we're just going to add this lovely mix to our container, and we'll just press down on it slightly, not too hard. If you don't do this and you start watering your plant, the soil is going to sag, and then the level in the pot won't be right. Okay, so we're just adding some more soil to our pot, and then we're going to check the level, because we don't want it to be too deep. And you can see that this is probably going to line up with the rim of the pot here. So what we're going to do now is we'll just turn the pot upside down and remove the plant, and again you can look at the nice white root system, and this is an indication that this plant is a very healthy plant. So we're going to place it upright in the middle of the pot like that, and now we're going to fill in around the plant with our growing medium. So while our chicken has just laid an egg and making a lot of noise, we're going to carry on filling the gap between the pot and the plant. And we like growing our own food and having our own chickens with our own eggs, and we're very fortunate to be able to live on a fairly large property where we can keep our animals and our plants that we love so much. So we're just going to press down the soil slightly again and just get the level right. We don't want to overfill it. You want to use the same soil level as the level in the original pot the plant was planted in. And you can see here's a little gooseberry. It's almost like it's in a paper packet, And if you open it up, this one is not completely ripe yet, but it turns a bright orange color, and this is lovely to eat. So again, we're going to apply a mulch, and we will be using our bark nuggets medium for this, as this is, although it's a fairly big container, the smaller pieces of bark looks very nice in this. And the reason we're mulching is to keep the moisture into the soil, and also to suppress any weed seeds that might want to germinate, that got blown in by the wind or carried in by birds. And it will also help to keep the root system of the plant nice and cool, so that it doesn't overheat. And this is how easy it is to apply the mulch, and we suggest you use a layer of between 5 and 10 centimeters of mulch, and that will be adequate for water retention. We're again going to use our Agri Boost, which is a seaweed extract, and you need to shake up the bottle before using it. And we're using 50 milliliters to 5 liters of water, and we've already got a little bit of water in there. So we need, this is a 15-liter watering can, so for every 5 liters we need to put 50 milliliters of Agri Boost. So that means we're going to add 3 scoops of Agri Boost to our 15 liters of water. We need to mix this up to make sure that it dilutes completely. And once we've stirred it and it's all mixed up, I'm going to fill the watering can with water, and then I'll be back to water our berry plant. So now that we've mixed our Agri Boost into our watering can, we're going to water the plant. It's vital that the plant is watered well, and we call it drenching. Make sure that all the growing medium in the pot gets watered down, and that will ensure proper growth on the plant, and so that the plant doesn't dry out. So remember to put your berry plants in a nice sunny spot. Your gooseberries, your blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, all of them want to grow in full sun. They don't like standing in the shade, and you won't get as many fruit, and they will probably get more diseases when they're in the shade. So remember to keep them in a full sun position. So make sure to go down to your local retail nursery, find your gooseberry plant there. You can even get your blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, all the nice berries, and you can plant them. Use our Bark Unlimited products, the enriched garden soil, the hemp super soil, and don't forget to mulch with the Bark Nuggets medium. And remember, you can use the Agri Boost, say once a month, dilute it into water, water your plant with that. It will reward you with lots and lots of very tasty berries, and that's a very healthy way of living. So for more information on our products, you can visit our website at www.barkunlimited.co.za. And remember, our products are all available in good retail outlets. Don't forget to plant your berries this summer. Berries are very good for you, and they're very tasty. So if you like this video and found the information useful, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Although it says subscription, it doesn't cost you a single cent.
Refresh your garden with the Bark Unlimited range of top quality organic products. Bark Unlimited Organics. Refresh nature.